cat is already wanting in. Hello, how are you? It is August, and we are here to do our August TBR. I don't really have anything else to say. I can't believe that we're in August, to be fully honest, and that, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. It's filming our August TBR. We are going to use a spinner wheel, and that's it. That's all she wrote. That's what we're doing. So, let's get to it. I will say, let me look at my 25 and 25 really quickly, because there are some books that I'm a little tired because I woke up in the middle of the night because a skunk bombed our house. And so now that's all I can smell. And if you hear panting, my dog is over here just panting away. Okay. The Wonderful World of Wizard of Oz, The Pale-Faced Lie, Melania, All My Knotted Up Life, Starsight, Inheritance, Lightbringer, Kingdom of Ash. Why did I do that? And the Atlas 6. So I have quite a few left on my 25 and 25. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Let's spin. With the spinner wheel, I'm going to do about, I think I'm going to do 10 spins. That's what I've been doing, and it feels really doable. Feels really good. And so that is what I will do. 10 spins. Spin number 1. Here we go. Oh, please be something good. YouTuber read. Okay, so this is where I pop over to my YouTube, and I kind of just, sorry, Mr. Ballin. That's what I was watching last night. I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna hit Lindsay from She's Booked and Busy, because that is what was, this is her Harry Potter.
Keratin Collar by Swarzcon. Isn't it look good as a brunette? Yes, with keratin. Which told me to select a book with water in the title on the cover. Academy's Kindle Unlimited. I'll put like a little note right here.
Academy.
I bought them a while ago, so I do have them on.
Let's see. It's gonna take me a second.
And I ended up choosing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which was very fitting for this week's reading challenge.
Okay. So on Lindsay's last video, she did a Harry Potter spin wheel, did all the things. She chose, one of the books that she chose was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I have already reread the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Goblet of Fire. So, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to choose Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is traditionally the book I stall out in the most. I have read all of this series, and I've loved this whole series, but this is the book I typically stall out in, because this is the book where it starts getting darker and darker and darker. And so I have technically reread this. I've technically read this less times than all the other, no, I just haven't read this as many times. So, we're going to put Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix as a reread on to the August TBR. Helps if I actually spin number 2. Color spin. Okay, let's pop over to that wheel. And let's spin. These can be kind of tricky, but with the color spin, I feel like I always get white. With the color spin, it is basically, I have to find a book that just embodies that color in some way. So white is in the title, white is in the name, like the author name, the cover is white, something like that. So, I know last time I did this, sorry, I'm just thinking about the books I have on my shelf. Last time I did this, I didn't have a lot of white. Oh no. It's the same response. I actually am not feeling in the mood for this book at all. Maybe partway through August I will. But Iron Gold. This is the same response I had last time white came up because I just am not feeling this level of sci-fi fantasy. But Iron Gold, I believe it's the 4th book in the Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown, or like it's the 2nd generation trilogy. I'm not 100% sure. It's going on the TBR. I don't know that August is shaping up to be super kind to me. Spin number 3. I feel like looking at it jinxes it. Oh, another YouTuber read. Okay. Okay, so we'll pop back over and we'll choose a different, how about Becca in the books, best of 2025.
This looks like a good one. Sugar, blood pressure, and blood oxygen meter developed by Satan.
It's nothing more than
This looks like a good one.
to take her revenge for the death of her parents and the capture of her kingdom. So the king puts her into training with
The Deal by Al Kennedy. Check and mate.
Wingman.
Actually gives me a lot of reassurance to see this book come up on Becca in the books. What is it? Her 25 and 25, or her best of 2025 so far. And that is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is her young adult romance, I believe. And it follows a girl who I guess is really good at chess but has given up on chess, and she ends up in some way going back into competitive chess, meets this fella here, and yeah, I'm assuming they fall in love. So this will be a perfect like light palette cleanser for August. Whew. That one didn't do me so dirty. That one was pretty good. Whew. All right. Spin number 4. Prompt wheel. Okay. Here is our wheel of prompts. I have like no idea what's on them. Could I do this to myself? Could I do this to myself? The first book that came to mind for this, Dark Age by Pierce Brown. This could be the month where I just power through and finish this series. Maybe this me knows something that middle of August me doesn't know. Maybe I'm going to be super into these books and like really glad that I jumped into like a 500 and 700 page book. Maybe. Anyway, this is it. This is the one that we're going to go ahead and choose. If you don't know anything about the Red Rising series, it is basically it's like a space sci-fi dystopian fantasy. It's so hard to describe, but it follows, the first trilogy follows Darrow, who is Red from the planet Mars, and he basically infiltrates some things and tries to better his people's situation. So, yeah, here we go. Spin number 5. Spin number 5. There we go. Oh, another color spin. Okay, another color spin. Purple. Huh. Okay. Purple. Apparently I'm disrupting her too much. I have 2 options for this, and I can't, this one I'm not really sure if it's purple or if it's like blue. But this is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Clearly I'm looking to put some lighter romance on my TBR. So there's this one, or there's The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This one I know it's purple. This is the Fairy Lou exclusive edition of this. But this is like a fantasy, right? Yeah. This is like a... Do I want to get into another fantasy? And also, have I heard good things about this? I can't remember right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. These books read so fast, and I just really enjoy her character work, and so I'm calling it. I'm saying this is lavender, purple. I'm doing it. Spin number, let's see, spin number 6. Be nice to get something other than all the things that we keep getting. Ooh, a genre spin. Okay, cool. Here's our genre wheel. What are we gonna get? Seriously? So apparently, August is the month that I finished the Red Rising series. Pray for me, because this is a lot of heavy writing, but it is actually very good to finish this series. So this is Lightbringer by Pierce Brown. This is the 6th and final book in the Red Rising series, and it is going on our TBR. It's been number 7. Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. $25 and $25. Okay. So, let's pop over to that and look at it really quickly. Fellowship of the Rings, I have read. The Wonderful World of Wizard of Oz, I have not read. Jurassic Park, I have read. The Pale-Faced Lie, I have not read, and I'm trying to figure out if that is a nonfiction. It is a nonfiction, it's a memoir. Melania, nonfiction memoir. All My Knotted Up Life, a memoir. Oh, I could have done Starsight, because that's Skyward number 2 by Brandon Sanderson for sci-fi, and I have it. Is it a sci-fi August? I don't know. Ghostsmith, read. Wildside, read. Rebel Witch, read. Carrie, read. Onyx Storm, finally read. Scythe and Sparrow, Wild and Ringgold, Words of Radiance, read. The Women, I have not read. Inheritance, Kingdom of Ash, Atlas 6 is on my... Atlas 6 I am currently reading. Okay. Okay. I brought 2 options. Both continue me in a series, and both are equally challenging in their own right. So, the first one is Brissinger by Christopher Paolini. This is the 3rd book in the Inheritance Cycle series, and Inheritance, the 5th book, I believe. No. Inheritance, the 4th book, is on my 25 and 25. So, this would be progressing me towards Inheritance. Or The Assassin's Blade, Miss Sarah J. Maas. This is in the Throne of Glass series. I chose the reading order that puts this 3rd, I believe. I think this is the one I'm on. Yes, because I haven't read Assassin's Blade. So this is the one I would be in next to get me towards Kingdom of Ash. So both fantasy, so different in their own respective ways. I'm gonna go with Assassin's Blade. It's smaller, honestly. Like, is it 400 pages? 435 pages, which is much smaller than some of the books I have on my TBR, and it's going to take me longer to get to Kingdom of Ash than it will to get to Inheritance, and so this is the one we're going to go with. Moving right along. Spin number 8. Here we go. Spin number 8. Another YouTuber read. So let's pop over and pick a difference. How about Stephanie? And we'll hit her. I've already read this, but we'll hit her mid-year freak out.
Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month. Let's just say my boobs were closer to my pants than my chin. Most women think you need underwear to get real support.
Hello, everyone. I cannot believe.
Letters to Half Moon Street. I don't know that
I was chosen by.
Okay.
So.
I didn't find any that, like, got me. This is tough. This is tough. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with Dragon. I don't know, I'm showing you my phone. Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb. And I know nothing about this book. I literally, like, know nothing except that I've seen a couple of people read it. It has gotten very mixed reviews from the few people that I've seen read it. Dragonfall is a slow burn, lush, and inventive romance between a thief and the last male dragon in human form. Drawn together by an ancient artifact, they soon face a power that could break the rule. Alright, that's it. That's what we're doing. We're doing Dragonfall. Spin number 9. And please, no more YouTuber read. Please. I mean, I love you, YouTubers, but another genre. Genre spin. Okay. Here we are. Genre. Perfect. That is perfect. That was a relief. Prince Caspian by C.S. Lewis. It's book number 4, according to my copy, in the Chronicles of Narnia, and boy am I happy to get this tiny little book on my TBR. Whew. Last spin. Last spin. Oh, my bad. That's a genre wheel. Last spin. Spin number 10. This is just the YouTuber read. Apparently this wants me to read all the YouTubers. Sid Bookworm. We're going to go there. What are we doing here? I'm going to hop on her shorts really fast.
Let's play Spin the Bottle to determine what books I'm going to be reading for the rest of the summer. I play this game every single season over on my YouTube channel, so let's go over what happened. The first prompt was roll a dice. The page count must start with that. Let's play Spin the Bottle to determine what books I'm going to be reading for the rest of the summer. I play this game every single season over on my YouTube channel, so let's go over what happened. The first prompt was roll a dice. The page count must start with that number. I rolled for a 2. And that means that I had to pick a book that started with 200 and something, because I'm sure I didn't have anything that started with 20 something. I ended up choosing Tales from the Cafe by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. This is for a specific vlog coming out. Spin 2 was Barcode Roulette. Basically took an object from my bathroom, looked at the barcode, and used 2 of those numbers to count through the books on my bookshelves, and what I landed on is what I had to read. I kept landing on books that I've already read, but the first book that I finally landed on that I hadn't yet read was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I didn't like, so I don't know what to think. Please send help. Spin 3 was a one-word title, and that was easy because I chose Ray Bear by Jordan Afuego. This is also part of that secret TBR vlog that I mentioned earlier. was earth, fire, and air, any element that doesn't have water on the cover. I'm choosing to believe that Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica could work because of the trees and the air and the clouds. I think that works. Spin number 5, we landed on Nightmare Space, which means we had a nightmare prompt, and that prompt was a book that your friend or someone you trust hated. Many of my friends either DNF'd or rated this book super low, and it is Dragonfall by Heller Lam. So pray for me. Spin number 6, we also got a nightmare.
Which is what we're reading.
This one was easy though. It was a horror or scary book. I chose Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke by Eric LaRocca. I'm actually scared of this book. Spin number 7, we landed on the Tarot Space, which was exciting. The pull that I got was Temperance, and that meant a proportional cover. I ended up choosing
Atmosphere. I don't have it. Let's go to a different. Let's go to Actual Fantasy.
Hey friends, welcome back.
Okay.
Today we're going to be
Let's
talking about
see.
my 12 favorite. We have Dangerous Spore.
Let's see.
Obviously, if it's on this list.
The last book going on our August TBR is The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer. This is what came up that I owned on Sid Bookworm's video. So here it is. I know nothing about this book. I haven't even cracked it open. So I know nothing about this book. I haven't even cracked it open. So inspired by C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, this wild and wondrous novel is a fairy tale for grown-ups who still knock on the back of wardrobes just in case, from the author of The Wishing Game. As boys, best friends Jeremy Cox and Rafe Howell went missing in a vast West Virginia state forest, only to mysteriously reappear 6 months later with no explanation for where they've gone or how they'd survived. 15 years after their miraculous homecoming, Rafe is a reclusive artist who still bears scars inside and out but has no memory of what happened during those months. Meanwhile, Jeremy has become a famed missing persons investigator. With his uncanny abilities, he is the one person who can help vet tech Emily Wendell find her sister, who has vanished in the very same forest as Rafe and Jeremy. Jeremy alone knows the fantastical truth, that while the rest of the world was searching for them, the two missing boys were in a magical realm filled with impossible beauty and terrible danger. He believes it is there that they will find Emily's sister. But for his own... Hi, what are you doing? But for his own inscrutable reasons, Jeremy has kept Rafe in the dark since their return. However, the time for burying secrets comes to an end as the quest for Emily's sister begins. The former Lost Boys must confront their shared past, no matter how traumatic the memories. Alongside the headstrong Emily, Rafe and Jeremy must return to the enchanted world they called home for 6 months, for only then can they get back everything and everyone they've lost. Okay, this is it. This is going on the TBR. Just so we're clear, oh my gosh, I almost can't even hold this stack of books. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's go through them. This was a YouTuber read prompt from She's Booked and Busy. This was a color white spin. This was also a YouTuber read prompt and from Beck in the Books. This was a prompt spin for Planets. This was a color spin for Purple. This was a genre spin for Sci-Fi. This was a 25 and 25 book. This is a middle grade. This is a YouTuber from Sid Bookworm, and Dragonfall is a YouTuber from Stephanie. From Steph's book first? I can't remember. Anyway, that is it. That is the 10 books. It is a massive stack. Send help. And let me know if you've read any of these and if you like them. And, you know, if you think I'll like them. Ken, here we go. Yay, August.